EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Western Pennsylvania and Heinz Field in the Steel City of Pittsburgh. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Chicago Bears and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Let's go!
Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Throw! 180!
20, Mike 20.
Hey, let's get this. Check 24, check 24.
A first down now. This is Johnson. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage. Stuff him in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, setting the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hey, 25.
25's
25's the mic.
Come on, D.
Hey, 25. Go, 25's
Out of the gun.
In your face.
Completes it to Aguilar. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
What you got?
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. You're in the first quarter. He's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Out. Red's up. Red's up.
Hey, Alpha. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25.
Here's Trubisky to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now?
Come on, baby.
At about the 18-yard line, it looks like.
Mike. 56.
Hey, let's get off the field, D.
Back. His first carry. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
When we see those runs to the perimeter, when we see those runs to the edge, we think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities here on 2nd down.
I'm coming.
It's Hines. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
22 jet bomber.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Hey, home. Bravo.
Mike 55. Hey, we got to get to the ball, D. We got to get to the ball. Let's keep moving.
Convert. Half.
Mike 55. Mike 55.
Throwing his helmet on 3rd. And that is incomplete. The rookie from Michigan there defensively. That's Devin Bush making the play. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
Switzer on the return. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
At their own 34-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything? Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. That's sacked by Khalil Mack.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
Yeah, blink of an eye, that happened fast, and a big sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
I got one. Buzz, be ready. 41 Mike. Right here. Watch QB drop.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Check down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Brings up 3rd and 10.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
Watch the screen. Red, tuck.
Hey, exit. We're going 25's the mic. 1, 2, 3. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. I want that.
The shotgun is Trubisky. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, this is simply a great read by a defensive back. It's 3rd and 10, so he sits right on where the yard to gain marker is, knows it's going to be a route around that distance, makes his read, breaks on the football, and makes a terrific play.
It's going to be a long day.
5 wide.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Below Nichols. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss.
Can't stop me out here.
Check 4.
Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Robert Foster, his first touchdown here of the new campaign, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. And he's got it to make it 7-0 in favor of the Bears. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving. A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
18.
For Johnson. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. And what they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now on the heels of that run by Johnson, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff as they run left side. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
Come on now,
12
let's go.
yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
Blue, blue, blue.
Mike 20, Mike 20.
Midfield now. Here's Trubisky.
Yeah, run it
It's
on me.
caught by Aguilar. 5 yards on the catch there.
There we go,
Brings
there
up
we go.
second down.
To Nelson Aguilar. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 45-yard line.
Hey,
Second and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Hey, we got tight left, tight left.
We got 4.
Here's Johnson. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football. They're on the march, but facing a third down here.
Mike 45. Let's go, Heavy.
Alert, 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 alert.
What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go, here we go. Watch safety
From the
creeping.
gun, it's Trubisky.
Safety's creeping.
Going for the deep ball. And that'll be incomplete. Now, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some dust.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. The field position game, such an overlooked facet, Charles, of an NFL game, but this offense, they're going to be pinned back. What an ideal punt.
An ideal punt, and it leads to that term complementary football, because them doing that puts their defense in a great spot, doesn't it? Gives them a chance. If they want to be aggressive, try and maybe get a safety out of this whole thing, it puts them in that position.
And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Mike
The
50,
run only
19.
got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. 4 down, 4 down. Check. 4 down, 4.
Alert.
Watch out, watch out. Watch out.
Here's Hines.
Run to the ball. Run
Showed
to
a
the
good
ball.
move,
Run,
but quickly
run.
corralled just beyond the 10-yard line. They follow up the first down
Bingo,
1-yard
bingo,
run with a minimal gain of 2.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to
Go,
make
Mike
the stop
50,
before it turns
ready?
into something big.
Get that quarterback at all costs.
Hey, Mike's 50.
Half 85, half 85.
Son, I'm coming for you, son.
On third down, Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. He had the
Get ready,
touchdown
get ready.
earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Under crunch.
Middle.
Under crunch.
First down, Chicago.
Shift. Watch the shift.
Topper! Topper!
Alert, alert, alert.
Hey! High 7!
Here we go. 50, 50. Mike 50.
You can't block me.
First down, and they're going to throw with Allen. Open man is Galladay, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. The end result, 21 yards.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Mike 50.
I'm coming after you.
Regular. Attack!
This to Hines on the drop-off. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
Come on, boys. Let's go.
A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
We always talk about having to read defenses. And how complicated that is? Well, this was an excellent read. Read the pressure and got rid of the football before it even got to him for a nice gain.
And when they're blitzing like that, running back usually a good spot to go with the football.
Without a doubt, because he's right in your sight line or he's near you. So you're able to just get it to him easily. And once he gets in space, that's usually a good matchup for him.
And he'll find Hall. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play.
That's overload.
And again, it's Allen. He'll get this one to Galladay. Now the ball comes loose. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talked about since training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance.
48.
It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
Check 26.
5 wide. On the ball. Attack!
On third down, Penny. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that will go out of the back of the end zone. Way too much mustard. Not a good punt, and it will come out to the 20. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
At the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard.
You don't want none.
A quick pass out to Aguilar. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Steelers' first down.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter,
Let's go,
7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll have Orlando standing by there. Jonathan Coachman, he'll have stats and scores around the NFL in his second season. On first down, a running play ends up going backwards as he won't get close to the line of scrimmage. In fact, he's going to lose 4 yards.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss of the tackle.
Alert. Guys, it's game situation. Let's go. Check. 45's the mic.
Smoke.
45's the mic. Gut.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Trubisky. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
They'll thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just getting back to what you know can work and finally getting it done.
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The tackle made there by Dayon Buchanan.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Bears' 45-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now it's his carry for Johnson. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Up from the secondary to make the tackle, Jalen Ramsey. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
I'm coming after
you. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Red, up. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing here, Trubisky. Able to find Switzer. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first.
Boys, bring it up.
Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 34-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack.
Lock in.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Lock in.
Now Trubisky to throw. Open man is Switzer, complete.
Trubisky's pass.
That's it, baby.
Ryan Switzer. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
180.
Mike 20. I got him. Check 9.
Johnson, and the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Right there, all day, baby.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short. No good. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. Set to resume. Here we go with the second half. The Bears holding the lead and ready to receive the kick. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
Check. One of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
From the 25 on second down. Allen hit. He lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And they take over already 5 yards deep into the red zone at the 15-yard line.
With no running backs in the backfield to help pass protect, all the receivers in their patterns, it's going to be hot routes if they sense a blitz or pressure on the quarterback. They've got to be prepared to break routes off early and get the football. In this case,
18.
never even had a chance. They popped the ball free in the backfield.
Following the fumble recovery, it's Trubisky. Complete to Washington. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. James Washington, his first touchdown of the new season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point put through by Boswell, and we are tied at 7. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
There we go.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they had the fumble last time. They led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. Let's see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
You know, they're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Bring it.
Half.
Jam.
Middle. Buzz. Off 52.
Off.
We got
Throwing now is Allen. And his throw's going to be incomplete. A former first-round pick, Marlon Humphrey, there to get a hand on it. How about the defensive effort from both of these teams that we've seen in this game?
Would you say it's like a high-stakes chess match right now?
Chess is one way to go. Yeah, I like it.
Okay, the only reason I say that, you feel like they're contemplating their moves before actually making one,
55,
and none of them being done very confidently.
Truth be told, I've never played chess, and I know that I'm not smart enough to play chess. Guys like you with your IQ, you can pull that off.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike.
To throw on 3rd down, Allen. He's going to rifle one deep left side, and that will be incomplete.
What has not been the best game for him, but he definitely tried to get by with a little help from his friend there, trying to create a big play.
Couldn't do it, fell incomplete. But you're right, it hasn't been a banner game here in the second half, just trying to get going.
Big thing is trying to keep confidence up and continue to fire.
Here's Switzer. A good return there, 17 yards.
Let's go. Get excited.
And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
There to make the tackle, Khalil Mack.
2nd and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Keep it up.
Alert.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 12 yards there and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. I always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quick and fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Now that was well defended, and as a cornerback, what you're taught when you see a wide receiver screen, either you get underneath the play before the blocking forms, or you're going to have to fight your way through it by getting through some blocking. That was a really nice play there.
2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Red, up. Hey, ball.
Now it's Trubisky.
Don't say nothing.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Running from the gun, Johnson. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. A pretty good effort there, 9 yards, but not enough. We'll likely see the punt team now on fourth down. Barry on to punt as he gets this one away. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
They'll start on the ground with Hines.
3 down.
He's going to have the first down past the 20. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away. That's a good start.
They run on first down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Alert! 55. Come on. You better bring it.
Mike.
From just shy of midfield.
We got to get the ball.
Going
Get
up
the ball
top.
right here. Let's go.
This is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Bears have taken the lead. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
This close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Brings up second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on second and 10.
Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Hey, boys, we got 4. 4 down.
Here's Trubisky. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now Trubisky on third and long. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
I would dare say that these guys would have liked to have given their defense a little bit more rest since they gave up a touchdown their last time out. But alas, my man, that's not going to happen.
Yep, they're going to have to grab those helmets, get right back out there. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Returnable here from the 38. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it'll be a short field for the Bears as they take over first and 10.
Hey, 19!
Mike is a 50. Check Mike 50.
Let's go. Let's get this ball back for the offense. Let's go.
Check nickel.
Gun.
the mic.
Here's Allen on 1st and 10. He's going to float this one. Deep right. Touchdown, Chicago.
Touchdown.
A big play
There we go.
there.
Nice move.
His second touchdown of the afternoon as the Bears push further out in front. On for the PAT, Kaimi Fairbairn. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Bears 21, Steelers 7. Zane Gonzalez set to
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to some pitcher's sweatpants or wrapped over his leg to keep him warm. You ain't doing nothing right. Massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down.
Alert, 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 alert.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Alert, 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 alert.
41's the mic. I got you, boy. I got you, boy. 41's the mic. 41's the mic. Check, 41.
Now Trubisky.
Pick it up, pick it up. Pick it up.
Completes it to Aguilar. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd
That's
down.
it, baby.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
Conversion here on 3rd down. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. There are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
It's a gain of 35.
He's still rolling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak in ball games.
He's coming, he's coming, he's coming.
Short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, baby.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Allen's throw is complete, and he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one and a 1st down. Well, probably the only thing he did wrong there was go out of bounds, nursing this 4th quarter lead. You want to stay in, eat the clock.
Yeah, you got to love the effort, the catch, the extra yardage, but you got to know the situation. Stay in bounds, young man.
Allen now 5 straight completions here in this 2nd half. 1st and 10.
Quarterback D-line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It fights him off. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Terrell Edmonds goes flying in from safety for the sack. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Here's Allen to throw it. This one into the hands of Burton. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The Bears have third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is third down and 12.
Half.
Mike 50, Mike 50. You're trash, you're trash.
Look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears.
Hey, there it is. Touchdown, baby.
A
Keep it rolling.
16-yard touchdown as the Bears push further out in front. Fairbairn now to add the extra point. He knocks it through. It's 28-7.
Makes the score Bears 28, Steelers 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. It's a short kick, taken at the 15. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Let's go!
Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And right now these guys, they're shuffling a little bit, maybe doubting because 3 straight drives have ended with them punting the football away.
Yeah, so you start pointing fingers at each other a little bit, asking a lot of questions. What are you seeing? What are you getting? Maybe trying to narrow down your playbook a little bit and maybe get simpler rather than more complex in order to try and fashion together a drive.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
Sponge.
Trubisky will throw. It's
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
The reception good for 7.
That's
It's
it,
third
baby.
down.
That's it.
They're giving those short little routes. Tackled him in bounds, too. They're just not wanting to get beat over the top.
And if you can't really get downfield, take the short routes. But now you got to have guys who can actually break tackles and increase those gains.
Trubisky now to throw on third down. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. It's caught at the 10. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit. Boswell good with the extra point, and that cuts the lead to 28-14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. This game was really a tussle, seemed like just a moment ago, and now they've got the momentum. A couple of scores on their last pair of drives, and a 2-score lead. I think here now you go conservative, right? Run the football, work the clock.
I don't usually agree with you, but I'm going after them right here. I want to put this bad boy away. I wouldn't be afraid to throw it. They've got all the confidence, all the momentum on their side. Go ahead and take your dagger shots and try and finish this one off.
I disagree vehemently. I say run the football. You've got the lead.
Let's watch it and find out who's right.
So first and 10 now from the 30.
Check three. Check 37. Check 37.
Half. Alpha.
Show an 8.
Alert. Here we go.
Now Allen. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And he'll actually lose 6 yards on the return.
Hey, let's go.
I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
Yeah.
2-score game here in the 4th, and that pick, it kind of keeps the door ajar, doesn't it?
It does, and you wonder about their strategy because with a 2-score lead, you think maybe they're sitting out and trying to drain some clock. It's almost like they felt like, hey, we've got a good cushion. We can keep pressing it. It ended up costing them.
18.
45's the mark.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
I got it.
Alert.
So a little breathing room now. First and 10 at the 17. It's caught by Aguilar. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
There's more coming. There's more back there. 180!
45, 45. Mike, 45.
Hey, tight. Alert, 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 alert. Hey, check right now.
On 2nd and 12,
You can't block me.
Trubisky
You can't block me.
going top
can't
shelf
block
for
me.
Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all of that yardage. That would be a big play.
And the Steelers on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
We're going 25's the Mike.
Let's go, tackle. Let's go. We got this. We got this. Red, touch.
Hey, 25's the Mike. We're going 25's the Mike.
It's a party now.
Hey, wahoo!
Hey, 25's the Mike. We're going 25's the Mike.
Looking to throw again, Trubisky. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Trey Boston. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line.
All day, baby. All day.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
They'll run on 1st down. Hines down right around the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. They stay on the ground again. It's Hines. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
Come on, boy.
And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes.
Don't be scared.
And put this one in the left-hand column. Eluding the pressure right. And he will avoid the contact as he slides to a stop. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
35.
This is Hines.
Check 50.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
Right there in the middle.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago.
Way to go!
Naeem Hines, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bears use a short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. Short kick here, fielded about the 17. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to
Probably just want to put this one behind them. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Hey, 25's the Mike. We're going 25.
After the sack on 1st down, Trubisky. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Kyle Fuller. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a bad criticism at all because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
All told, it's an even 30 and a first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
He's checking.
Hey, home. Middle.
So Allen's going to look to throw, and he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line.
Stop us.
First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further.
It's second down and goal. Today's final score.
So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for Chicago, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll be on the road next week for a matchup with the Baltimore Ravens. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.